Who would win in a brutal showdown? Guts, the relentless Black Swordsman, or SCP-096, the terrifying, unstoppable monster? Most would say it's impossible for anyone to survive an encounter with SCP-096. But what if Guts, with his colossal strength and unmatched combat skills, was the one facing it? Could his legendary Dragon Slayer and Indomitable will be enough to overcome a creature that can't be killed? In this video, we dive into the intense battle between these two unstoppable forces, revealing who emerges victorious and why. Get ready for a fight like no other. Guts vs SCP-096. Guts is a warrior forged in the fires of agony and relentless combat. He wields the massive Dragon Slayer, a sword so large and heavy that it would be impossible for an ordinary man to even lift it. But Guts is no ordinary man. He is a human engine of destruction, capable of cutting through entire groups of enemies with a single swing of his blade. His strength is almost superhuman, honed through years of brutal training and countless battles. However, Guts' true strength lies not in his physical prowess, but in his indomitable will. He has faced apostles, demons, and the horrors of the Eclipse, yet he continues to fight, driven by vengeance, rage, and a glimmer of hope. His Berserker Armor amplifies his power to monstrous levels, allowing him to push past the limits of his body at the cost of his sanity and well-being. But this power comes with a price. The armor can take control, turning Guts into a mindless killing machine if he's not careful. SCP-096 is a nightmare given form. A pale, emaciated humanoid, SCP-096 is usually docile, covering its face and avoiding attention. But when someone looks at its face, even in a photograph or video, SCP-096 enters a state of uncontrollable rage. Once triggered, there is no escape. SCP-096 will stop at nothing to find and kill the one who saw its face, moving at impossible speeds and tearing through any obstacles in its way. Its strength is terrifying, capable of ripping through steel and concrete with ease. The most terrifying aspect of SCP-096 is its invulnerability. No matter what damage it takes, it regenerates almost instantly. Bullets, explosives, and other conventional weapons are useless against it. Even if SCP-096 is dismembered, it will regenerate and continue its relentless pursuit. Its only weakness is its behavior when unprovoked. It remains passive and tries to hide its face. But once its rage is triggered, there is no stopping it. The encounter is inevitable. Guts, always on the move, finds himself in a strange new world. He stumbles upon SCP-096, crouching in the shadows, covering its face. Guts, ever the cautious warrior, instinctively surveys his surroundings. But in that fleeting moment, he catches a glimpse of SCP-096's face. SCP-096 lets out an ear-piercing scream, and the chase begins. Guts, no stranger to monsters, grips the Dragon Slayer and prepares for battle. But SCP-096 moves with blinding speed, charging towards him with a ferocity that even Guts finds surprising. The first clash is brutal. Guts swings his sword, but SCP-096 dodges with inhuman agility, closing the distance and striking with its claws. The fight rages on, with Guts using every ounce of his strength and skill to fend off the relentless creature. His Berserker Armor activates, pushing his power to its peak. He lands blow after blow on SCP-096, severing limbs, crushing bones, but SCP-096 regenerates instantly, attacking with even greater ferocity. Guts realizes that brute force alone won't win this fight. He must outthink the creature, find a way to exploit its behavior. He notices that SCP-096 only attacks when someone sees its face. If he can avoid looking directly at it, perhaps he can gain the upper hand. Using his experience in battle and his tactical mind, Guts fights without directly looking at SCP-096's face, relying on his senses and intuition. He lures the creature into a trap, using the environment to his advantage. With a calculated strike, he pins SCP-096 to the ground, driving his sword through its chest. But SCP-096, undeterred, continues to struggle, its regeneration working overtime. Guts knows he can't keep this up forever. His body is wearing down, and the Berserker Armor is beginning to take its toll. In a final act of desperation, Guts triggers a massive explosion, collapsing the terrain around them. When the dust settles, Guts emerges, battered and broken, but alive. SCP-096 is buried under tons of rubble, its regeneration halted by the sheer weight of the debris. It's not dead. Nothing can kill SCP-096, but it is trapped, unable to continue its pursuit. Guts, victorious but barely standing, limps away, knowing that this battle could have easily gone the other way. In the end, it was Guts' willpower, experience, and tactical mind that allowed him to survive. SCP-096 may be a force of nature, but even the strongest creatures can be outsmarted.
Until the blood takes the spear from my grasp.